Hello everyone, I thought today we could talk about the idea of missing out in life or falling behind. So over the past month or so, I've been traveling a lot, so I haven't been able to actually write a lot of music. And because of that, in my little monkey reptile brain, I feel like I'm not actually getting anywhere with my life right now. That can be a very difficult feeling for me actually, to feel like I'm going nowhere. In general, one of the most agonizing things for me is, or any young creative I assume, is seeing other friends or colleagues of yours doing a lot better than you are. People with more gigs, more opportunities. They're actually out in the world doing cool things, and here I am stuck at home. There's the classic saying that comparison is the thief of joy, and that's completely true. It's this kind of envy that infiltrates the deepest parts of my insecurities, honestly. A large part of this comes from the thought that I'm missing out, that I'm simply not capable of catching up to my friends, and I'm going to be left behind, having to watch everyone I'm close to accomplish everything I've ever wanted to. So I have some advice to give out to you, and also probably advice I need to hear myself, since this is stuff that I haven't necessarily internalized. But to avoid sounding too bleak in all of this is a fabrication of the mind. It's not real. I feel like it's really easy to get caught up in our own fears, but it's important to remind ourselves that fear only holds as much power as we give it. Also, just for another perspective, it's good to know that people are just built different. Like, one person's trajectory is not going to be your trajectory, and your trajectory is not going to be another person's trajectory. Everyone has their own path they have to take, and of course that's cliche, but it's true. The only thing you can truly focus on is the direction that you're going in. You can't compare yourself to others, and you can't beat yourself up for not having accomplished something that someone else has. The only thing you can do is really focus on your own path and make choices that align with that path and the version of yourself that you want to become. You're not trying to become someone else who has accomplished this one thing. I'm not going into specifics here, but you're not them and they're not you. Also, it's important to remind yourself of all of your accomplishments, big and small, and take things one step at a time. Progress is incomprehensibly slow, and what's that saying? You don't see the whole forest until you're out on the other side or something. Like when you're in the woods, you can only really see the trees around you. The best thing you can really do is find ways to enjoy the process in the moment without really worrying much where you're going to end up, because you don't know where you're going to end up, but you can control how much of the process you enjoy in the moment. But I'm curious to know, do you also feel these same feelings? Do you feel like you, in some respect, are missing out, or that you're lagging behind others? And if so, what are your strategies for dealing with that kind of stuff? I'd like to know. Leave it in the comments. Tell me. See ya. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.